What I'm about to say is going to either get the video removed or my channel deleted. I don't know what's going to happen when I post this video. What they're doing is trying to get people more dependent on them, which is them, the government, the reptilians, whatever y'all want to call the elites. They are making everything more expensive and making sure people are not getting jobs. Also, also taking away food stamps. They're trying to get people more dependent on them. That's what they want. This is the strategy they're trying to do. They have to have people more dependent on them. They have to because they want people to take something that is going to allow you to be able to buy food and to be able to buy anything else to survive. What they're doing slowly under the radar is so genius and it's so well thought out. I'm looking at this plan right now and it is intelligent. This is something I have never seen, but it works and it's going to work. A lot of people are going to end up losing their jobs and they're going to be having a hard time finding a job. A lot of people have been having hard times finding jobs. They've been having hard times finding anything to make ends meet. People are struggling. A lot of people are having a hard time doing anything. But taking away food stamps, a lot of people are losing their minds now. They're going out in parking lots and robbing people of their groceries. You're robbing people for their groceries. This is just a beginning. This is just a beginning. I have never thought possible that I would ever be in this time where it's happening. It's in our faces, bro. Look, they tested how to get people to take the mark. They tested it. Remember back in 2020, what hit us? What was the thing that caused everybody to stay in the house? What was the thing that caused people to stay out of the stores? What was the thing that caused they can't enter any kind of building without having a certain kind of thing? What was that thing that they told people they couldn't do anything without having that thing? And then people, what did they do? They went out and they went and got it. They went and got it. They tested people. They used, remember 2020, remember that pandemic? They used that to test it on the masses to see how many people would be so desperate to depend on them that they would take something that they don't know nothing about. They just follow it because they said, oh, hey, you should take this because it's recommended. I recommend that you take this. And people went for it. People will go for anything. This is what they're trying to do. And they tested this. They tested everything they needed to test it on people. They tested everything, and a lot of people went for it. I don't know why y'all did that. I have no idea because we're all still living the same way. And I told you it would be unnecessary. And now it's really going to go down. Look at Sweden. You got thousands and thousands and thousands of people are taking this, you know what, in order to walk into buildings and in order to shop and in order to do anything. This is happening. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Like death and taxes, it's going to happen. They knew it. And the Bible and what's going on, I'm going to explain that later because this gets even deeper. They know that a lot of people are waking up every single day. They know a lot of people are starting to see everything for what it is. And if that increases a lot, then they would have to shut down everything. They would have to start all over. They would have to have a reset. They would have to destroy us because we're waking up to everything and everybody else is. So if we're doing all that, They can no longer suck anything else out of us. There's been civilizations here long before us. And I believe the civilizations that were here before us, the same thing happened to them. When a lot of them woke up, they wiped them out. They wiped them all out. And they started all over with new civilizations that did not know nothing. And this is what's happening today. A lot of people are waking up, and it's going to happen again. There's going to be some catastrophic events all around us. We are going to be surrounded and engulfed in chaos. You didn't know that they're building underground cities and bunkers. They've been moving celebrities and all the rich and all them. They've all been moving underground, and I bet you like all of them are underground right now. And when everything hits the fan, it's gonna be chaos up here. The government shut down, snaps and all this. The government is not coming back, bro. The government is gone. This is the thing. The government. There is no government. People today, right now, you should be governing yourselves. It's survival now. It's survival of the fittest. This is what's happening. But the people, they're not aware of, they're still going to work. You're still paying taxes. You're still doing all this for no reason at all. For nothing, bro. None of this matters. And then you be like, oh, I still got my savings. I still got my 401k. They'll take that away too because they own that. Your 401k, all that, you've been doing it for nothing. Don't think that you can depend on a 401k when everything crashes. They own it. They will take it away. Everything is digital. Your money is digital. Your bank account is digital. It says 1,100, 1,000,000, 1 point. I don't know what it says, but it says a number, a digital number, but it's not something that you have in a physical form. They take that away. Money is going to be worthless. All money is going to be worthless. I don't know when. I don't know what day. I don't know what time. But this time is coming. And it's going to be bad for a lot of people. I'm telling you, it's gonna be lawless. Everything, like, you're gonna see crime in the street and it wouldn't even matter. And it's already been happening in third world. I've seen people get gunned down in front of a crowd of people, and they just kept walking and just kept minding their business while the person lay dead in the street. I've seen that. I've seen a person get ran over by 3 different cars while other people were walking by watching that person get ran over in the road because he decided to jump and commit suicide. But still, this is what I'm saying. A lawless, the U.S. is going to be lawless. It's going to be hell, bro. It's coming. And the thing is, we had this coming. We had it coming. The whole U.S. as a whole, we had it coming. We had it coming. The U.S. has never contributed anything that was peaceful except nothing but destruction. This is real. They're taking people's houses, taking people's jobs. They took away food stamps now. They're taking away everything because they know that the masses depend on the government for all of this. And a lot of them are going to take what they're going to present to them that will make them be able to buy food and get a home and get a vehicle and get your everything. Like, it's happening now. To explain this prophecy in the Bible, the Revelations, which I'm pretty sure y'all know, Revelations, you know what's going to happen, right? Everybody's going to be persecuted. There's going to be famine and starvation. There's going to be all that. It's going to happen. All that is happening right now. It's happening. We're in the start of it, but it's going to get a lot worse as these years go by. The thing is, Revelations, the Bible, it was put together by 47 philosophers when King James was in reign. And when King James was in reign, he was a slave owner. And yeah, I went that way because this is real. When the Bible was created, King James was a slave owner. He had the philosophers translate what they found into English. 47 philosophers. Now, how can you trust 47 different people at the same time to write something or translate something that is ancient and then put it out to everybody? There, like 47 philosophers under King James rule. They had to have made something up, because you can even tell if you read the Bible, you can tell there are parts that seem right and there are parts that don't seem right. And you can easily tell. They put some of their own stuff in there. And Revelations, they're going to justify and they're going to implement everything in Revelations because they put that in there. At the end in Revelations, when they persecute and do it, they're going to do that because they put that in there. It has nothing to do with an ancient time or ancient scripture that said, "Hey, this is what happened." And no, they put that there. They're letting people know this is what we're going to do to you. And the devil himself, they say the greatest trick that he ever played was tricking the world into thinking that he didn't exist. But he tricked the whole world into thinking that he was God. Let that sink in. I love you all. I thank all of you for all your support and your love. I would love to just keep going with this, but the world is getting very, very heavy for everyone. So you should be preparing yourselves and getting yourselves in order. Government is not coming back. There is no government. Peace and blessings.